The universe is massive. Our planet Earth is just a tiny speck in the vastness of space, like a single drop of water or a tiny grain of sand. And our Earth is one of just a seemingly infinite number. The astrophysicist Eric Zackerson believes there to be around 70 quintillion planets in the universe, or 7 followed by 20 zeros, which is a lot. To put this in perspective, the Earth has roughly 7.5 quintillion grains of sand scattered across it, and this means that there are almost 10 times more planets in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. In this video, we will be covering some of the most interesting and extreme planets that we humans have discovered so far in the universe. But before we get started, if you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future content. And without further ado, let's get right into it. The first planet on our list is WASP-76b. This exoplanet was first spotted in 2013 and was further studied in 2020. It is a gas giant similar to the gas giants of our own solar system. Its mass is equivalent to 0.92 Jupiters, and its radius is 1.83 times that of Jupiter. But what makes WASP-76b so interesting, as well as terrifying, is the fact that this exoplanet rains molten iron. So if you decide to take a visit here, I don't think your standard umbrella would be of much use. The reason this extreme weather occurs is because of the bizarre temperatures that take place on the planet. WASP-76b is a tidal-locked planet, which means that one side of the planet is always facing its star, while the other side of the planet is facing away, permanently shrouded in darkness. This causes the side of the exoplanet facing its star to get very, very, very hot. It can reach temperatures above 2,500 degrees Celsius, or 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit for us Americans. That's pretty hot, in case you were wondering. This extreme heat is so hot that it actually vaporizes iron and turns it into iron vapor. Then, the powerful winds present on the planet carry this vapor across the hemisphere to the cooler side of the planet. And when this happens, the much cooler temperatures on this side cool the iron vapor so it forms molten drops of liquid iron. These droplets then proceed to fall on the cooler side of the planet. Something tells me that this exoplanet would not be the most ideal place to live. The next planet on our list is the exoplanet TRES-2b, a gas giant discovered in 2006. It is comparable to Jupiter with a mass equivalent to 1.49 Jupiters and a radius 1.36 times that of Jupiter. What makes this planet so extreme is that it reflects almost no light at all, and because of this it is referred to as the darkest exoplanet in the universe. So dark in fact that it reflects less light than coal and even less than black acrylic paint. For comparison, the Earth reflects about 29% of incoming light, or about 20 times more light than TRES-2b. And this is very puzzling to scientists who are not entirely sure as to why this planet only reflects about 1% of any light that hits it. One possible explanation is that there is a lack of reflective clouds. Another potential answer is that the atmosphere contains various chemicals that absorb the light entering the planet. But whatever the case, this planet is darker than the night sky and is definitely one of the most extreme planets in the universe. The third planet on our list is the exoplanet HD 189733b, a gas giant discovered in 2005. This planet has a mass of 1.13 Jupiters and a radius that is 1.13 times that of Jupiter. This exoplanet is a nice shade of blue, but don't let that fool you because its looks are rather deceiving. This planet has some of the deadliest weather in the entire galaxy. Not only is it extremely hot, reaching daily temperatures of nearly 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, but this planet has some of the fastest winds in the entire universe, reaching up to 4,500 miles per hour in speed. So best of luck to anyone trying to build their home here. For comparison, the fastest winds ever recorded on Earth was 253 miles per hour, meaning the winds on HD 189733b are almost 18 times faster than the fastest wind on Earth. And if that isn't extreme enough for you, it is also believed that the atmosphere creates glass from silicate that is condensed from the heat of the planet, which then proceeds to tear through the exoplanet at breakneck speeds. And did I mention that the glass moves sideways? Yeah, good luck finding any life here. Okay, it's now time to spice things up. For our final two planets, we will look at two of the most extreme planets in the entire universe. First up will be the exoplanet OGLE 2005 BLG 390LB, which is honestly quite the mouthful. It is also sometimes referred to as Hoth by NASA, which is the snow planet from Star Wars. This frozen wasteland was discovered in 2005 and has a mass of 5.5 Earths while also boasting a radius estimated to be 2.21 times that of Earth. And if you haven't figured it out already, this planet is cold. Like, put on 2 jackets type of cold. The temperature on the planet's surface is around negative 370 degrees Fahrenheit, which is cold enough to instantly freeze just about anything in the entire universe. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth is negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, meaning the temperature on this bitterly cold exoplanet is an additional 240 degrees Fahrenheit chillier. Even more frightening, the temperature of negative 370 degrees Fahrenheit on OGLE 2005 is rather close to absolute zero, which is the lowest point on the thermodynamic temperature scale. The last planet on this list is quite the opposite of the last planet we covered, as this one is the hottest known exoplanet in the entire universe. This title belongs to Kelt 9b, a gas giant that was actually more recently discovered in 2017. For its metrics, its mass is equivalent to 2.88 Jupiters, and its radius is 1.891 times that of Jupiter. Like previously mentioned, this is the hottest known exoplanet in the entire universe. Kelt 9b's temperature comes in at a whopping 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit, which is ridiculously hot. For comparison, that is hotter than most stars. The surface temperature of our sun in our own solar system is just under 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, meaning that there is a planet with a surface temperature similar to that of the brightest star in our sky. It is honestly very hard to comprehend. What's just as interesting, however, is the fact that we have discovered so few planets in comparison to the total number of planets that exist in the universe. The planets we have discovered are just the tip of the iceberg. Who knows what other interesting and extreme planets are out in the vastness of space, just waiting to be discovered. If you made it this far, thank you for sticking around. It really does mean a lot. If you enjoyed this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like and be sure to subscribe for more amazing videos in the future. If you have any other interesting topics about science, history, or the world in general that you would like for me to cover, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you all, and I will see you in the next one.